Hey there, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Carolyn and I am a functional dietitian and trainer. And the purpose of this video is just to allow you to get to know me a little bit more, learn about my approach, my program, and really who it's for and who it serves. So thanks for being here and taking the time to watch this short video. So just a little bit about me first. I have likely been in a similar situation, if not a very identical situation to what you're currently in or what you're hoping to achieve with working together. So I've gone through all of the different health phases regarding, weight gain, weight loss resistance, really struggling with body image and confidence, all the way from the metabolism side of things to experiencing issues with my thyroid, with my gut, with hormone dysfunction, irregular periods, all of those things. And so I can totally relate to you and I understand exactly where you are coming from. So when I originally started my private practice, I was working primarily with fat loss clients only. And what I was finding is a lot of ladies were putting in all the work, they were doing all the right things, they were eating right, they were exercising, but they weren't getting the results that they deserved for the amount of work that they were putting in. So that made me pause and think a little bit and think about restructuring my program to a more functional lens. So this is kind of where I dove more into how the gut can influence metabolism and hormones and how all of these things are working together to create and hopefully optimize a healthy metabolism. So I mainly work with ladies who are wanting to improve their hormones, gut metabolism, and really help them dig deep, find their root cause to their symptoms so that they can look and feel their best via personalized nutrition and a non-restrictive approach. I'm not about restriction here. So this program is for you if maybe you're suffering with any of the following symptoms or conditions, and this is definitely not a definitive list by any means, but these are the most common things that I see or anything kind of related to it. So gut dysfunction, maybe you've been diagnosed with IBS with no explanation, maybe you deal with a lot of bloating, constipation, diarrhea, food sensitivities. These are all things that we can work together on. Hormonal issues such as PCOS, endometriosis, adrenal fatigue, infertility or desire to get pregnant, irregular or extremely symptomatic cycles like extremely heavy bleeding or cramping, or maybe you're having super light periods and you want to address that as well. Also, I work with a lot of ladies with post-birth control syndrome or wanting to optimize their health before they come off of birth control and are looking for help navigating that transition. I also work with a lot of ladies that are dealing with some form of metabolic resistance, like feeling like you have a sluggish metabolism, you feel like no matter what you do, you just can't lose the weight, you're confused about how much and what to eat, and maybe you have a suspected or confirmed thyroid issue, which is directly relating to your metabolism. Many times ladies with these issues have seen multiple providers and they may have been dismissed or kind of blown off. I have been in this position myself and I know that it's not a fun place to be, and I really want them to feel heard, and you know your body best. So if you feel like something is off, it most likely is, even if your labs are quote unquote normal. There's lots of things that we can do to optimize things to get you not just looking your best, but also feeling your best as well. I just want to point out a few things that this program is not for you if you are looking for a quick fix. And also if you're not willing to put in the work, change your life and ditch the fads. That's not what I'm about. And so if that's what you're looking for, then we're probably not a good fit to work together. My approach is really getting to the root of your issues and symptoms and why they're occurring. We don't just want to give you a supplement and send you on your way. We want to figure out, is this being driven by stress? Is this being driven by nutrient deficiency? Is this being driven by some gut dysfunction? All of these things, and kind of putting the puzzle pieces together. I also am very big on individualization via nutrition, lifestyle, exercise, supplementation, and testing. So supplementation and testing a lot of times is needed and necessary, and it is an additional cost. So I always like people to know this up front. You can put the tests on your HSA or FSA if that is an option, but it really allows me to get you results faster, and then I'm not guessing throughout the process as well. I also have an all foods fit approach. So yes, you can include your date nights, you can include pizza, you can include brownies, whatever your favorite food is, I want you to be able to include it and also enjoy it. I look at things from a functional lens, so thinking holistic mind, body, and soul transformation. And then I am always going to put your health first. And I may tell you things that you may not want to hear. For example, like we may need to reverse diet and increase calories before we get to the fat loss phase, which for some of you that have been chronically dieting for years on end, this is a lengthy process, and sometimes we don't achieve fat loss in those first 6 months. But I'm doing it in the name of health, and that is the most important priority for me. So just keeping that in mind and just being patient and trusting in the process is really key if we decide to work together. So after knowing all of that, a little bit about me, my approach, I would encourage you, if you think this is something that you may want to pursue, go below and fill out an application for coaching. There's absolutely no commitment with this application. It just really gives me a better picture about what you specifically are looking for and how ready you are to get started, and just gives me all of the information needed to make sure that we are a good match. So I hope to be chatting with you soon. Fill out the application if you feel like this might be something you want to learn more about, and I will be in contact with you shortly. Thanks, guys.